Hey everybody, it's me, Little-squid. I'm the clan leader and the founder of the Hawk Black Hawk clan, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to fly. Hello everybody, and I'm going to be teaching you about the interface of the helicopter. So, in the beginning we've got our this is our center, this is where the missiles will go, this little dot here. And then you have these little tick marks on the side. So let me just draw them real quick. They're normally faced farther apart, but just for spacing purposes it makes it a lot easier for me. Sorry, my dad just got home. And, yeah, 1 second. These will normally have values set to them. So, the center one will be 0, 5, 10, 5, and it goes down to like 30 or so. And this tells you your angle of attack. So as you move forward, as in you dip your helicopter's nose down, this is going to go up. Because you're going downwards. As in you're going negative degrees, I believe. Up here, you have your compass. So you got your north, east, and west, and then tick marks to represent how many degrees off of the original angle you are at, so in a 360-degree circle. Over here you got a gauge. This tells you your power, so how much power is being given. So you can have it at max power, and that's gonna be when you've got full throttle on, or if you feather the throttle, you'll keep it at like a 50 or so. And then up here it tells you your power level. You're in like a percentage value. And then on this little box right here, it tells you your height from the ground. And once it dips below 10 or 20, I believe, it will turn red to warn you of flying close to the ground. Over here, you'll have your missiles out of infinity, your vehicle health, your soldier health. And then down here is a box with a little box inside of it. And the little box is normally moving around if you have a gunner. And this tells you where your gunner is looking. So it's helpful to look at that. And then up here, in this spot right here, you will normally have what weapon you are using at the moment for the time being. For example, if you're using heat-seeking missiles, or if you're using the standard explosive missile. And the reticule will also change when you switch between the heat seekers and the regular missile. Up here, I forgot what that was, but I'm pretty sure it's fairly unimportant. But what you really need to focus on is this center right here. Because this center is pretty much what you're going to be looking at when you're flying. So, I'm Little-squid, and that's tutorial 1 of how to fly helicopters. Okay, one more thing. Up here, there is it kind of looks like I guess like a sun. And that tells you what angle what angle your helicopter is leaning to. When you start, it's at a center point, but this little arrow here will actually move. And like if it goes down here, you're pretty much fucked. You're gonna crash, unless you have enough height that you can actually just rotate yourself back around. And each helicopter that you can fly has its own set of rules, which will come up in podcast number 3. Or sorry, not podcast. Tutorial number 3, and then tutorial number 2, which will come out tomorrow. We'll have for tutorial number 2 tomorrow. Turns require different things. Require different positions on that little sun thing, or your angle. Yep. Oh, I almost forgot. When you fly your helicopter, so this is the previous one. This is actually a pencil drawing. You got your aiming reticle right here. That little dot right there. You also have the same area. You also have, it looks like an eye shape. This eye shape tells you where your missiles are going to go. So this thing will move up, and it will also move down, and it may be like side to side sometimes. But you need to make sure that your target is right in the center of that. Or if you are going, if you're going up, if you're flying upwards, you want to put it around here. And if your helicopter is falling, as in this power is going down, and this value right here is going down as well, then you will probably want to aim for the lower end, because it helps gauge your missile and where it's going to go. So yeah, that's the thing I forgot to tell you, and I'm telling you now here. So yeah, there you go. And I'm Little-squid, and see you next tutorial.